Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. Just before we start, today is the day of Arafah and I am raising money for the back to school campaign in Gambia, where we're trying to get 150 kids sponsored for the whole year, from the equipment, tuition fees, uniform, all of that. If you want to share in this reward, link will be in the description. So Candace Owens used to have her own show on the Daily Wire, and the Daily Wire are known to be pro-Israeli and they don't really hide that fact at all. But Candace is a Christian and she actually bought into this lie that maybe they are pro-American because that's what they claimed. However, she saw more and more when she spoke out that, you know what, these people are pro-Israeli, and not only pro-Israeli, they're pro-Israeli at the expense of being pro-American. Let's see what she said. I found this clip of hers that I think could get her in a lot of trouble. In fact, notice when she says it, she's going to recoil. She's going to recoil as if they're coming for her already. Have a look at this.
I think we can all agree. No, I'm not going to say it, but it seems like our country is being held hostage by Israel. Okay, I'm going to get in so much trouble for that. I don't even care. It's because we are seeing people.
Yeah, you probably are, because that's the quote that's going around. And she's going to give some evidences for that as well.
People that are having their entire livelihoods destroyed for critiquing a foreign nation. That is an absurdity.
She's right. There are definitely a few names that, I can give, but then obviously the video will be flagged. But they are now on X, formerly known as Twitter. And they said that when they started critiquing Israel, bank accounts started getting shut down, Airbnb, Fiverr account, PayPal account, all of these Uber accounts. It's ironic because some people, they say, how dare you say that? Certain group control a lot of things. We're going to shut down everything that you hold dear to show you that we don't indeed control everything, and you shouldn't have said that.
This is an absurdity. Think about this. In 2020, the United States government announced that it was considering banning the Chinese social media platform TikTok. That was upon a request from then President Donald Trump. He viewed TikTok as a national security threat. So he signed an executive order that same year banning TikTok in just 45 days if it was not sold. And guess what happened? That executive order got blocked. The app survived until the app got on the wrong side of Israel.
So she's giving a case study to prove her point. You people with serious power trying to do something, they'll be unsuccessful. However, when they get on the wrong side of Israel, then you see things getting done.
Guys, remember this, after October 7th, things on TikTok weren't trending in the pro-Israel way. In fact, it was very much trending in the pro-Palestinian way. And the ADL's John Greenblatt said, yeah, no, this is a problem and we have to deal with it. Let me jog your memory. Here's what he said.
Really have a TikTok problem.
Yeah, the anti-Semitism bill, which is horrific, made its way through the House and it got passed somehow. Yeah, forget your First Amendment, guys. Thomas Massie, my favorite congressman in the entire world.
Yeah, the clip that she's going to mention now, this clip, I was going to make a whole video just on this. However, it's fantastic that she's brought it up. How can this not wake you up? And how can this not make you feel embarrassed about the state of your country?
He seems to be the only one that will stand up to AIPAC.
AIPAC.
Recently went on Tucker Carlson, and he had this to say. Take a listen.
Everybody but me has an AIPAC person.
What's that mean, an AIPAC person?
It's like your babysitter, your AIPAC babysitter, who is always talking to you for AIPAC. They're probably a constituent in your district, but they are, firmly embedded in AIPAC. And
every member has something like this?
I don't know how it works on the Democrat side, but that's how it works.
He doesn't know how it works on the Democrat side. He didn't say it doesn't happen on the Democrat side.
And
So this is Donald Trump's party, yeah? The ones that are, Christian, evangelists, those sorts that believe that, that's the Holy Land and, the Messiah is going to come there and eventually everyone's going to become Christian. So they are allying with Zionists.
And they've got your cell number and you have conversations with them. So I've had
That's absolutely crazy.
I've had 4 members of Congress say, I'll talk to my AIPAC person. And it's literally what we call them, my AIPAC guy.
I'll talk to my AIPAC person. I was going to talk to you guys about this topic, but I gotta go call my AIPAC person because I gotta see what I'm allowed to say. Does that
see what I'm allowed to say? Free speech? Let me ask him.
seem normal to you? But of course, Thomas Massie is playing in some wading into some dangerous water, so to speak, because
So are you, Candace.
we know that there was once a president
Oh, damn. Oh, no. Are you going there?
who wanted to make AIPAC register as foreign, and he ended up shot. Coincidentally, ended up shot.
JFK.
So Thomas Massie better be careful.
Damn. She went there, mate. She went there. And you know what, guys? This is not just unique to America. It's also here in the UK as well. If you look, 1 in 4 British MPs have accepted funding from a pro-Israel lobby or a person in their entire career. 1 in 4. Now, this is a nation that is known for violating international law, is known for building settler colonies and colonizing areas that are impermissible, that are a crime. And even the UK considers it a crime, but yet you're accepting money from these criminals. 240 have had paid trips to Israel. You're not going to hear this in the mainstream media. Again, this is by Declassified. Declassified doing absolutely fantastic work. In the 3 major parties here in the UK, they have a special group. Labour, Friends of Israel. That's a group. Then you've got the Conservative Friends of Israel and Liberal Democrat Friends of Israel as well. So these are attached to these political parties. On top of that, you've got heavy pro-Israel funders that are funding not only individuals but parties. Like Gary Lubner, pro-Israel, donated 4.5 million to Labour. Trevor Chin has not only donated to Keir Starmer but to the people on his front bench as well. I think 7-8 of them. You can see, I'll put the link in the description for you guys to see the individuals and how much they have received. So when people say, oh, Muslims are the ones, controlling us and taking over the city, what with a mayor that has very little power, and you see him at LGBT marches, and I mean, what has he really done that's pro-Islam? You know what I mean? So when you're saying Muslims are taking over because we've got that mayor, then why are you not saying in the same breath the power, the chokehold that Zionists have your political institutions in? Here is a group, AIPAC, is affecting and interfering in people being elected. Before, it would be them lobbying elected officials. Now it's them deciding, you know what, we're going to favor him over her, or her over him. That's a bit messed up, no? That's a bit messed up. That's why even Al Jazeera had this documentary exposing the, Labour Friends of Israel and the power they actually have here in the UK also. Some stuff worth for you guys to look into and research. Let's leave it there, guys. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.